First time at Kinnick, you're going to want to know where to park, how to get to the stadium, into the stadium, and what to bring. Hey, it's Mary Beth, your host for the game today, and I just want to show you one of our best parking spots. I am parked at Hancher, which you can see right behind me. The parking here is free, and there's a lot of people out here tailgating, drinking, having barbecues. You can take a bus on the CAM bus right here, right to the stadium. Oh, and did I mention the shuttle is also free? If you'd like to park closer, this is a map of lots closest to the stadium. If you don't already have someone to tailgate with, the Finkbein commuter lot is a great option, and it's only a 13-minute walk to the stadium. Before you start walking or get on the bus, you need to know that Kinnick has a clear tote policy. Make sure you measure any bags or purses before you head to the game. I ended up bringing this clutch. You can also purchase a cute clear tote from several shops around town. You can also just bring a gallon Ziploc bag. Here's a list of items you're not allowed to bring. Since umbrellas are among the items that you can't bring, I would suggest bringing a poncho. There also isn't much shade in the stadium, so make sure you bring a little bottle of sunscreen, sunglasses, and a hat. You can't bring in canned or bottled beverages, but you can bring in an empty water bottle, and there are free hydration stations in sections 102 and 120. I would also suggest bringing a koozie to keep whatever beverages you buy colder. You're also allowed to bring snacks, which you will want to do because concessions are expensive, and we'll talk about that here shortly. This is the line for the CAM bus from the Hancher parking lot. We had to wait in line for about 15 to 20 minutes to get on the bus. Oh, this line is crazy.
Let's go Hawks!
They are also super crowded. The bus will drop you off about a third of a mile from the stadium. You will end up on the northeast corner of the stadium near Gate I. I should probably mention that if you don't want to take the bus from Hancher, it's nearly a half-hour walk uphill. This is the chaos awaiting you at Gate I. You can also walk around to the south side of the stadium, which is the front of the stadium, to buy your game day gear, or you can check out the Iowa Combine. This is also a great location for some pre-game photo ops. Another pre-game option is to head over to the indoor track facility. This is where the band and the cheerleaders warm up. They play a bit before the game, and you can follow them into the stadium, which is fun for first-timers. Your ticket stub does not say which gate, so you have to look at your section in the map to figure out which is the best gate to enter. There is an express lane if you don't have any bags, but it's hard to find. Let's be honest, this is a bit of a cluster. The hallways are narrow, and there's only one set of ramps to go both up and down for all seating. So we just made it to our seats with seconds to spare before kickoff. So parking, waiting in line, riding the bus, walking to the stadium, getting into the stadium, and finding our seats took about an hour. So I would recommend arriving at least an hour and a half before kickoff. You can bring cushions, but you can also rent a nice seat back for your bench for only $8. Something else to think about is an emergency situation. Make sure you have this number in your phone in case you need to get a hold of someone. Everyone has heard of the Wave. However, not everyone has heard of the Iowa Wave. At the end of first quarter, all 63,000 fans turn and face the Children's Hospital and wave to the patients and their families. This tradition started in 2017, and if it's your first time to the stadium, it should not be missed. Okay, let's talk concessions. If you haven't been to Kinnick in a while, it used to be cash only. Now it is card only. This was the line in the middle of the second quarter. At least you can still watch the game while you're in line. Here's a list of what they have and their pricing. They have trays available if you need one. A condiment station with ranch, of course. This was $8 worth of food. I went to the bathroom during third quarter, and the lines were much shorter then. Another thing that's changed in the stadium is that they now sell beer. They will only sell 2 beverages per person. They also won't sell you any beer during the fourth quarter. Like many sporting events, you can expect a line in the men's room. When leaving the stadium, you'll head down the ramp and straight out the exit. Make sure you have a game plan for getting home safely. Many people take the CAM bus back down to Hancher. We decided to walk because the line was so long. It was a bit of a walk on the way back, and you'll want nice walking shoes. But at least it's downhill, and there were several places where they had porta potties along the way. We hung out with some friends and tailgated after the game for about an hour. This is about an hour and a half after the game is ended, and this is the traffic backed up trying to get on to 80 West. Since we were actually headed north, we went east a couple miles and then north through Solon, and that saved us a bunch of time. You could also head to a restaurant or a bar and chill there until the traffic dies down. For recommendations on restaurants and bars in the Iowa City area, check out my channel or my social media. Still have questions? Comment below, or you can check out the Hawkeye Sports website. If you felt this video was helpful for you, please hit the thumbs up and smash that subscribe for me. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.